Accessibility of juvenile records is a very complex topic in Texas. There are times when juvenile records can be used in future court proceedings. For the most part, juvenile records are confidential. And then there are times when a juvenile's record can be used as evidence in an adult trial, but not for enhancement purposes. There's a lot of moving parts in this situation. Let's talk about what happens. In general, every juvenile's court record for the juvenile court proceedings are confidential. This means that only the court, the judge, court staff, attorneys, etc., not the general public, not parents, not victims' families, but only court-related personnel have access to view a juvenile's record. This is true while the case is pending, and it is true after the fact as well. We've talked a lot about juvenile record sealing. When a juvenile's record is sealed, that takes away anyone's ability to access the juvenile's record, whether it's court personnel or other general public. Once a juvenile's record is sealed, no one can see it anymore under very limited circumstances that we've talked about when we talked about juvenile record sealing. But when we talk about confidentiality, that's the general predisposition of juvenile court records. In certain circumstances, the juvenile's record can be visible to the general public, and it can, in some circumstances, be used against the child in future proceedings. When a juvenile is charged in a determinate sentence petition with felony conduct and the child is adjudicated on a determinate sentence level offense, their records are no longer confidential and their records are no longer eligible for record sealing. So what this means is if a child is adjudicated on a determinate sentence level offense, that can never be taken off their record and it will be accessible basically forever. Depending on the resolution of a case in a determinate sentence level case, it is also possible that the juvenile's records can be used against them in a future adult proceeding. So for example, in certain circumstances, if a juvenile is adjudicated of a determinate sentence level offense, that could be used as punishment evidence for a future adult case. Or there are also certain circumstances where a juvenile determinate sentence level adjudication can be used to enhance a future adult case, making the punishment range higher than it otherwise would have been. These are rare circumstances. They don't happen often, but it's important to know that they do exist. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Otherwise, you can find us at versestexas.com.